This is a story about a day that changed ever. The day I left the game for good.
You ain't under arrest. You're free to go. Door's right there.
I wonder what's behind that door.
All kinds of shit.
I want my 100 G's!
Yeah, I ain't the only one. She's pressing everybody to warm it down.
Fuck Ray with his little dick ass. You know that nigga stole my phone and my money out my savings account?
He owed me too, but he said he was gonna plug me in with Frank.
How much Ray owe you?
$1 million. I got people on it though.
Why don't you let us handle that for you?
We got KC.
Corey, help me!
Now you trying to get me to confess to a crime. What you want me to do?
Everyone you have a run-in with ends up dead.
Frank told me that Zeke tried to cut a deal with him.
You think you gonna get away with this, don't you, smart guy?
Oh yeah, Organic Radio, y'all. Super DJ Sean Rebel. Know what I mean? Let's go. What y'all were just watching right now, we're gonna bring it back too. That was the clip from UNPLUG, the movie, y'all. Guess what? I got the stars of the movie. And more importantly, because he works real hard at this joint, we got the director of the movie too. So shout out to the whole team, Clayway, Omar, and DT. We in the building, y'all. Organic Radio Show. But first, my intro. Come on.
You are now tuned into Mixstation Radio Live. The views and opinions of the guests and the hosts you hear on Mixstation Radio Live are not necessarily those of the staff and the management of Mixstation Radio Live, its sponsors, or advertisers.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring it in, man. What up, y'all? The Super DJ Sean Rebel. It is a little bit after 8 p.m. on the Truly Enjoy. Hold up, she said, great movie. I truly enjoyed it. Keep it going. Yeah, we ain't even played the movie yet, but we're not going to play it on here for copyright infringement. But the director is here in the building, K-Latte Life. All right. So we're going to get back to what I was talking about. So in the meantime, in between time, we got a lot of information to get off of this show, as well as bring the guests on, also talk to the director and the actors of the actual movie called UNPLUG. I'm doing the non-green screen tonight. I know I usually put my Mixstation banner behind me, but tonight is all organic because I got some people on here with some really good stuff. And right now, we're going to go into a commercial, and we'll be right back after these brief messages. All right, come on. All right. Basic Black Clothing sponsors the Organic Radio Show. D. LaShawn Clothing sponsors the Organic Radio Show. Expectations Bar and Lounge sponsors the Organic Radio Show. Actually, it's all mixstationradio.com. So if you're in the building right now, you listen to the show, it's mixxstation.com. We got a radio station, we got a studio for over 22 years now. We've been doing the music and the beats and video and everything for like 7 years now. So make sure y'all tap in. We're on all social media, YouTube and blah, 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 your favorite place to go. So don't forget that. Yeah. Shout out to 25th Street in Baltimore. We got my man Terrence from Terra Cafe. He calls it Terra 2. He's also a sponsor for the Mixstation Radio Show, aka Organic Radio Show. Today's guests, we got Little Clayway, Omar Chancellor, and my man DT, the director of the movie called UNPLUG, which is buzzing through your area right now. It's been released a long time, and y'all need to jump on that and get that. All right. We got K Latte for Photos sponsoring the Organic Radio Show. So make sure y'all holler at her on Instagram and all social medias. K Latte Life. She does photos and video, and also she's a DJ. DJ Latte Life. Shout out to you. For those listening, we got 199 Characters Entertainment. He has a whole staff of people that do comedy. They call themselves the Highness Skits out of Harrisburg, PA, Pennsylvania. And they always on the show clowning and getting us done, having fun. And new people on the show. We got Okra and Kale sponsoring the Organic Radio Show. Shout out to them. They got a new movie coming out as well. We're going to talk about that later on. But right now, we're going to talk about UNPLUG. Know what I mean? All right, without further ado, let me go ahead and cut this. Beat provided by Super DJ Sean Rebel. That one right there is called Let Me Know. I made that joint a long time ago. Just bringing some beats up for people to enjoy. All right, if you want me to shout out your business or your brand on my show, make sure y'all sponsoring us. Donate to the Organic Radio Show. That's right. And now, without further ado, I bring to you the first actor of UNPLUG, my man, without applause, my man Clayway. What up, Clay?
DJ Sean Rebel, the one and only.
What's good, my man? My guy.
How you feel, man? How you feel?
I feel good, man. I feel real good because it's a long time coming. I mean, I know you've been into 1,000,001 projects. You put me on to a whole lot of stuff, man. You know, just growing up, I've seen a lot coming from your camp. Your camp is strong, and I'm happy to be a part of that camp. So, yeah, I definitely claim the Clayway Records, the album 20th anniversary. Got that on lock right now as well.
Yeah.
You're doing your thing, man. Doing your
Definitely appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate it. We come a long way, man. And definitely thanks to you, because if it wasn't for you showing me how to work the sonic drums, I don't know where I would be. I didn't really give you your props, but I had that little machine for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And I did not know how to work it. And I came over and I seen you doing your thing, and I was like, that's how you do that? And I produced many projects. But yeah, man, glad to be here, man. Organic Radio, much love.
Organic Radio Show, that's right, man. We've been around for a minute, and the main thing is what we're doing right now. Give everybody their flowers while they're here. You don't know what's happening tomorrow as far as COVID. There's a lot of stuff going around, and not just COVID, but the flu. The flu could be a possible illness and get you up out of here as well. So we don't want none of that to happen to nobody. You know, so we wish no ill intent on anybody that comes to our show. So we definitely want to get it in. I mean,
Yes, be safe out there. Wear your mask.
no
be
doubt,
careful.
wear your mask.
You know.
So let me check something real quick. I gotta see something with this audio. Still good?
Straight.
Okay. Am I getting the echo from y'all?
Nah, you good. You good.
Okay. I just switched something up. That's why I was just making sure. Okay. I don't want the show to go off with a hitch, man. I like it when it bang out and everybody doing their thing, man. We had one of your peoples on here too, not too long ago, Mike Recker. Shout out and salute to my man Mike Recker. He was on it, definitely. And also he was part of the UNPLUG, you know what I mean? So
yeah, definitely. And he produced the intro song. Yeah. The Lost City, the remix from the Tupac classic. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That was a blessing in itself, man. I mean, let me tell you something. I woke up in the middle of the night, man. I always call this God work. I woke up in the middle of the night and I heard that. Right? Immediately, I went and grabbed some paper and started writing. Right? This is before we even start working on the movie UNPLUG. Right? And Mike Recker, as you know, he grew up with Tupac. Right? So I called Mike Recker and I said, man, listen, I want to do this remix to The Lost City. Right? And lo and behold, it became the intro of UNPLUG.
Wow.
How real is that?
That's real, man. That's real tough.
How real is that? You know what I'm saying? Which means it was all meant to be. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, like a songbird, man. So
Yeah,
got the right
yeah,
melody, right the beat, and
yeah.
ain't
True
nothing going
story.
wrong after that.
True story, man. True story.
Oh,
Shout out to Mike Brecker, man. Much
salute
love,
Mike
that
Record,
baby.
man.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
gave me some blessings, man. Gave me 3 heaters from him and his camp, man. I was like, yo, the production was crazy. The songs was jumping. So I was like, and people felt him, you know, he got a lot of hits off of that, just from me playing it on my show. So I was able to play a few of his songs, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Speaking of
He's a good
songs,
dude. He's a
yeah,
good
speaking of
dude, man.
songs, I got some stuff up in here, man. So we got the looks like we got the 20th anniversary album up on this
20th
joint, man.
anniversary Clayway album, man. It's been
No
20
doubt.
yees. Truly a
Absolutely.
blessing, man. Truly a blessing. Got a lot of good material on there, man. Let me shout out. I gotta shout out Cisco, Rod Lee, uh, Akira, just some of the producers on there, man. My man O Voice,
Here we go.
yeah.
This gon' make them wanna shake
Shout out
it.
This gon' make them wanna do the
Yep.
damn thing.
Lay back and chill, man. Let's go. Come on, y'all.
This gon' make you move your body to beat. Can you do that over here next to me, girl? The way you move your body, I can see. This must be the song.
Yo, little Clayway, spit 16 on the daily. Kid, hit me on the 2-way, like little, is you ready? Jumped in the caddy truck, parked right behind the range. It's been money time since the days of moving them things. We came a long way from hustling, them 2 for 15s. Nowadays, I pop a bottle of Chris for the hell of things. I'm a roundaway cat with a national flow. I get money from albums now, performing the shows, making women bounce titties and elbows. You heard, Joe? Willie's whipping with the leather console, blowing little kid Cisco collabo. Yo, popping more bottles and more models, 100 a show. Look at little on the dance floor, can't even dance. Interested in shorty, shaking her ass. Why she loving the song? She leading me on. What?
This must be the song, the song. This gon' make you move your body to beat. Can you do that over here next to me, girl? When you move your body, I can see. This must be the song.
They tell me fly like an eagle. That's what the mommies tell me when they see me chillin' at the bar spending. They say I'm so religious, so forgiving, so full of dough spending. When it comes to the love of them chickens, they say I'm so irresponsible. While they were chickens from Tokyo, they like a smoking brain out Cisco. I'm so when you see me bent on a low with the truck out front on them low pros. Ho, mommy, no, you can get it all when we go straight to the crib. We can smoke. We hit it to the top floor. Mommy, lose the bra and them pink drawers. Let me hit that ass from the back door. So ladies, can y'all wave your hands if you love to smoke? And fellas, grab a chick if you got that. All my ladies in the club, come on, shake it fast because
this must be the song, the song. This gon' make you move your body to beat. Can you do that over here next to me, girl? When you move your body, I can see. This must be the song, the
we
song.
pulled up gangsta at the club in the burgundy lag, wearing all white Air Force Ones with the strap, that club pack. And I was getting my Mac on, trooping through the crowd with an L. No, I was gone. To Mr. DJ, switched it to my favorite song. I started vibing, hit my 2-step. It didn't take long. Pop 2 bottles of Chris, 2 honeys on my wrist. Catch me in the mix at the club, flirting with chicks. Oh no, the flow got them chicks like whoa. So when they see me at the bar, all they see is the dough, the glitz from the wrists. Got them chicks. Cause they tryna figure out if I'm the one with the chips. So la-di-da-di, we came to party. We don't cause trouble when we don't bother nobody. We are just some fellas that came to party. So
this must be the song, the song. This gon' make you move your body to beat. Can you do that over here next to me, girl? When you move your body, I can see. This must be the song, the song. This gon' make you move your body to beat. Can you do that over here next to me, girl? The way you move your body, I can see. This must be the song, the song.
That joint right there, Clayway and Cisco from Drew Hill. That joint, bang. Yeah. You hear it first right here on Organic Radio Show. If y'all haven't heard it first anywhere else, now, I mean. Yeah. Love that joint, man. You know what I'm saying? Organic Radio Show.
Yeah.
Killed it, man. Killed it.
Yeah, appreciate that, man.
No
Shout
doubt.
out to Cisco. featuring Kid as well, man. And I gotta shout out the engineer, man. I forget the dude name, man, but I
Uh-oh.
was impressed because he told me he worked with Stevie Wonder, right? And we did
Oh,
that in
really?
Cisco's house, and he was Cisco's engineer, and I I can't even lie, man. Like he kind of like this. He gave me some inspiration. He said, "Man, that's the best verse I ever heard from like B-More Cat." And I was just like, "Wow!" Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he was really, I forget his name, but he was really nice, you know, and really a perfectionist too, man. I think he worked, I want to say at least 10 hours, man, on the mix. And I'm like, I went to sleep in the back because, you know what I mean? A 10-hour mix, I'm sitting there like, man, I ain't never, I ain't never spent that much time on the track.
Hey, was the
But
producer or the director of that track Murder?
nah, shout out to Murder. Murder is my man. Murder did do a lot of engineering at Cisco studio, and I did a
Okay.
lot of good tracks with Murder too. But this guy was actually before I met Murder.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But Murder, yeah. Shout out to Murder, man. Shout out to you, man. Murder did a lot of classic tracks with me. The Murder collaboration. Man, we did that with Capadonna. Capadonna, I brought Capadonna through Cisco's spot. Man, we even had a track with Ray Lewis, brother, man.
That's what's up.
Holla. It was
Yeah,
on the
holla.
Still Moving Independently album, man. Forgive me for that. Shout out to Holla. I never really gave him his props, but Murder produced some joints, man. Yeah, shout out to Murder, man. That's
Okay.
my man too. Like me and
Salute to
Murder got
everybody, man.
so tight. Like when I would come to Cisco house a lot, like me and Murder would really just be kicking it in the studio most of the time. Cisco would come
Right.
through, but for the most part, I started going to holler at Murder. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to you, Murder, though, man. He did a few songs on a few of my projects, man. A Murder collaboration, the joint with Ray Lewis brother, which is Holloway.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. Yeah, man. Good cat right there, man. Good dude.
That's what's up. Well, we're
Yeah.
gonna bring on another one of the stars of the show, or stars of the movie, and unplug, man, because this is what this show is about tonight. Is unplug. We're gonna bring in my man Omar Chancellor. Omar, what up, man?
What's
Oh,
up? What's up? What's going on?
What's going
How
on with you, fam?
everybody?
Everybody
I'm
good,
good.
here,
How you
brother.
man.
doing, sir?
Good,
Already.
good. That's my brother from another mother right there.
Day
So
one.
so
Day
little
one.
so little. I want you to introduce Omar as far as his part in the movie. And you know what was your hand in the I know you guys were the main stars of this movie, so I want you to introduce yourselves as what you were as far as the characters. So
Yeah,
everybody know
my
what's
name
going
was
on.
Zeke in the movie. Um, and he was Block,
Yeah,
my
I
right
played
hand
block.
man. Yeah, my
Shout out
right
to
hand man
Block,
right
man.
there.
Yeah.
And
Shout out
and
to
in
Zeke
real
too,
life,
man. You heard me.
he's been my right hand man too.
Day ones.
So it all worked out. So just playing real life imitating movie imitating real life.
Hold up though,
I mean,
man. Listen. I gotta give you this. I'm sorry, man. You know how I met O, right?
Nah,
Third grade. All
I
right, let me
remember.
tell you
Oh,
this.
but how you
Let me
met
tell
him?
you this. Let me tell you
this
this.
this
Third
get ready to
grade.
be a story for the ages right here.
O O O came into Miss Miller's class in third grade with the lambskin hat and a lambskin coat. And I'm like, who this nigga think he is? You know
Swagged
what I'm
up.
saying?
Swagged
Right?
up. Rough since a pup.
The girls was on him, right? And as you know, I'm from Northeast Bmore, right? And
Right.
everybody know O is from East Bmore. So we call East Bmore down the hill, right? Everybody from
Yeah,
Northeast know
Holbrook in the house.
Holbrook and Huffman, right? We call it down the hill, right? So my man Juice was responsible for showing all around the school. And my man Juice, let me say that. I got suspended for jumping in a fight to help Juice out, right?
Right.
And me and the guy got suspended. Make a long story short, Juice tells everybody you don't want to mess with O. He from down the hill. And I'm like, what? I just got suspended for this. You know what I'm saying? Boom. I was at O. swung on him.
I was literally, it literally went like this. My mama and my dad introduced me to the principal. The principal took me upstairs and introduced me to Miss Miller. She took me in the classroom and he rushed me. From that beginning, we sat in the principal's office and I'm like, yo, why would you do that? I don't even know you. And he was like, you was gonna come take all the girls. Man, we can share these girls, man. Don't worry about that. And from that point on to this second right here, he been my day one.
Yeah, real true story.
Third grade.
True
So
There it
story.
is, third grade.
That's that Bobby Schmurder story. He said I've been had a day
All
one
right.
since the 5th grade. So y'all got it since the 3rd grade.
You already.
Yeah. And it's great to
That's
have
what's
friends,
up, man.
man, from way back. You know, that's a blessing in itself too. You know what I'm saying? To still be around,
Definitely.
just as you as well. You know what I'm saying? You know, we family, but we go way back, and for us to still be here and doing what we
Right,
do,
DJ
man.
Sean Rebel, man.
Well, you
Yeah,
already
it's a
know, oh.
wonderful thing, man. It's a wonderful thing, man.
You already know, Clay. And guess what? Since I'm gonna say this now because I know the last time we did the video, then we're gonna bring on the director of Unplug and watch the trailer again, since
DT.
everybody missed it the first time.
DP.
When you made your 20th anniversary album, because we going back to the album first before we get back to the Unplugged movie, I told you
Okay.
save me a slot.
Right. Right.
That's my bad.
So guess what I
man.
did? Guess what I did?
What's that?
I took your whole album, man, and just took and removed all music from it and just left your acapellas. So
Uh-oh.
get ready.
Uh-oh.
You know how they did
We
the
got
Black
another
album,
album
the
coming
Blue
out.
album, the Bronze album.
It's coming. It's coming. The Black album. We're gonna call it the
We got
Black.
another
No,
album
the
coming
Jack album. Call it the Jack album.
Hey man, but listen, those tracks that you got
That's all I
playing
gotta
on
say
your
about
show,
that, man.
and from what I hear, man, you might be doing my next album, man, because it
Yeah,
sounds real
yeah.
lovely over there, man.
Hey, we got the hits over here, so trust and believe, man. But without further
I
ado,
see.
I bring to you my man, the director. Y'all hear me? The director of Unplugged, y'all. My
Yeah.
man DT. What up, DT?
What up? What up? What's happening with you?
Got it, man. We trying to
There it
get
is.
this the man behind the cameras and the directing, and he says go, you got to run and do jumping jacks and all kind of stuff. What's happening out there in TV land and director's world?
Not too much, bro. Not too
Oh, look,
much.
he all cool. Nothing too much. There's a whole lot going on, man. You'll be filming all the time, man. I don't see how you even sitting down talking to me on an interview.
Well, we do work on a lot of movies. That's for sure. We finishing up a film now called Loyalties, which I like. It's pretty dope. But I mean, that's something else. The Unplugged joint. Yeah, it's some fire coming with it because it's actually coming to television. So yeah.
You said it so smooth and eloquently, so it's like, no enthusiasm, but at the same time, I feel the fire coming from your thoughts.
Oh no, you gotta understand that's DT right there, bro. That's DT. Like he got so many great ideas jumping around in that head. Though he give it a little bit of time to what we talking about, but he got 6-7 movies going on right now.
Exactly, I do know that part.
Yeah. So, but yeah, look out for it. It's gonna be on. I think what the deal was like Voodoo and Pluto TV. I know everybody got Pluto.
Yeah, everybody got Pluto.
Yeah. TV. Of course. Jesus, I can't even think of the other one. What is it? Roku is another one.
Roku.
I think Apple TV. It's a plethora of them that we just moved it over to. So I have no idea when it's actually going to launch because we just kind of like just signed a deal on whatever. So
that's awesome, man.
But it's gonna be out there. It's gonna push it out there even more. But that comes from like people enjoying the piece. We don't know if it's gonna be a part 2. I'm not really a sequel type of person, but people seem to enjoy it. So I may think about it. We got something coming with for Clayway fans. because we realized that people like Lil Clayway and O been around forever. So O been actually, I'm gonna tell you something funny. O been in all our films. Old Clayway,
For real.
they've been in Terror King of Baltimore, Charm City, Raising Wolves. Oh my God, Unplug. Man, these guys been around. Man, y'all need to stop paying me. I'm like real talk. Like real talk. Nah, but for real, like these guys, they've been around for a minute and they've been working hard and they deserve all the accolades. I appreciate you pulling us on and Rebel and promoting the film. I appreciate that for sure.
Definitely, man. That's why I pulled y'all to the studio too, so y'all can see that we do work, man. We do much bodies of work with y'all, and when y'all ready to do another collab, just let us know. You can use the facilities and do another hallway scene with Rebel in it.
Right.
So COVID messed up a lot of things, man, which I understand, but I'm hoping that people will go and download, which I have scrolling across the screen right now. It's www.divisionentertainment.com. If y'all want to check out UNPLUG, we got even a member of the Wu-Tang Clan in this joint. Captain shout out to you. We tried to get him on the show today. He said he was busy with his fam, so we understand. And that's always going to be first and foremost priority is family first. So when you got spare time, please dedicate about a 15-minute to 20-minute interview with the Rebel.
There you go.
That's what we do. Organic Radio Show has been here for a minute, and we just trying to get everybody their flowers, while they here. Like, we trying to definitely honor you, DT, because you've been doing this for a minute, man. I've been around. You just didn't know who I was. Like Clayway said, even though I'm doing an interview professionally with him, that is my blood cousin. So he's my second cousin. So that's how thick we are for his family. And a lot of people don't know that either. So I tell the DJ world all the time, like, y'all be rocking with Clay. That's my cousin. They're like, yeah, whatever. Everybody said they cousins. Like, nah, that's my cousin.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's my cousin. So shout out to him. Shout out to y'all, definitely, man. I'm really excited to watch it again because I watched it like 5 times already. And
that's good, man. Yeah, good. You single-handedly raising the viewer and the numbers. I appreciate that.
hey, that's what we do. We try to boost everybody's rates up, including ourselves. So there's no agenda here. Just like I said, we giving flowers while everybody's doing their thing because you need to be on it, man. You need to be on it in a way that that people are paying attention. That you have a fan base, you have people that come and check you out, but it's nothing like hearing it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody say, hey, I really appreciate your work. So coming from Organic Radio by Mixstation Radio Live, we appreciate your work, man. DivisionEntertainment.com, y'all. Y'all need to check him out because he is always filming. That means that anybody has the opportunity to call this man or get in contact with him and get into a film if you are thinking about doing some acting. Well, we got to be safe right now, but at the same time, I think you always casting, ain't you? You always casting.
Yeah, we all. That's the funny thing, man. It's just like we shoot. Like we actually, the last 2 projects were shot on the West Coast, and I think we're going back on the West Coast to do a film. But we want to get a film for the East Coast done this year. And me and Clay were talking the last few weeks about when can we launch, when can we get something going. We just had a discussion the other day, so hopefully we can get something completed this year because I really wanted to do a film on the East Coast this year. So, but like you said, COVID was holding up everything. So we're just kind of like trying to play it by ear, and we're trying to play it safe because we don't want any, unfortunate things to happen with this thing. Because this COVID is not a game. I don't care if people conspiracy theory and all the rest of it. I've had 3 family members die. I had 4 family members that are gone from here and that we just don't know if it was, COVID related. Most of them older, but it's just that thing, like, I don't care if it's conspiracy or not, like it's real in my mind. So, we're just trying to take precautions and keep everyone safe while we're filming.
I think everybody on this show and everybody that's out there listening in TV land, I think they all can relate, man. It's been a travesty of incidents, and not just one. You'll be one day talking to someone, and then literally the next day you don't hear from them all. So we totally understand that, man. And condolences to your family and friends, and You know, everybody out there that lost somebody. I know it used to be like you knew 3 people. Like somebody that passes away, then you know it's 2 more coming. Now it's like I can't count. Can't count no more. So I say F COVID. I've always said it. F COVID, F cancer, because both of those 2 have taken some people out that I really truly love and miss right now. And definitely want to do something about that, but I can't. You know, I wish I could. I just can't. I wish I was Superman and just like bring some people back.
Yeah, I wish we all.
This movie, I want to talk about the movie now. So this movie, Unplugged, you got some superstars in here, Clayway, and you got Capadonna from the Wu-Tang Clan on this movie. And
they all did a fantastic job, man. Especially O had the most enigmatic picture that we use as a still, because I was taking screenshots and putting them up and just doing tests with them and whatnot. And this dope photo that he just had, like leaning on the bridge, man, we put out there, and it got like 300 organic clicks. Like, why are people clicking on O's picture, right? Like, but when it comes down, you just don't know what the public may like. So what we did was we put money behind it. So shout outs to O for having that slick picture, because we put money behind it and just advertised because it worked. So I was just like, yo, let's go what works. But you know, it was odd filming this movie because Clayway was like, I was telling Clayway the whole time, I was just like, yo, I really don't like this film. Clay was just like, yo, just film it, bro. Just like, let's keep it going. I was just like, I'm going to continue, right? First of all, we had it was supposed to be a short. It was 12 minutes. And then Clay was just like, can you make it any longer? He went home. I called him back a week later. He flew back in town and we filmed some more. Then he went home again. I called him with another scene. He flew back in town. We literally just filmed it in pieces till it was done. I think it may have taken about 2 months or whatever. It was originally supposed to be just 12 minutes and it wound up being 50 when it was all done. And just because, you know, I like to keep the camera rolling, I had a ton of backstory that I filmed through the years that just perked up the whole Zeke story. And we just made it into a story with plenty of history from Charm City to Blue Light City to Unplugged being its own, the whole totality of the career of Zeke until his exit out the game and whatnot, I should say. So, but yeah, it was a great filming with the guys and being over there Wild Ass East Baltimore. For the most part, but yeah, it was a blast. The guys did a great job. Everyone did a great job. Gia did a great job. Reds, what is it? I forgot the other guy.
D Money,
Grills,
yeah. And my man,
shout out to Krill,
the detective guy. He never really gets his prop. He did a wonderful job.
Yeah, wonderful. He brought it home.
Yeah, he's a good actor. Yeah.
Hey, good looking on that props though, DT. That was up, man. You know, I'm just doing my part. You know.
DT, since now we got an audience, and I brought Clayway and Omar back on. We're gonna watch the trailer one more time for the people that didn't see the trailer for the movie, because we can't show the movie. That would, the movie makes money, so we can't just show a movie on my show. Unless DT said, yeah, I'm gonna send you the movie, but we're not gonna do that tonight. We don't have time. We don't have 50 minutes for that. So we're gonna give them a couple minutes of the Unplugged movie trailer. Give me a minute, y'all.
This is a story about a day that changed my life.
This is my favorite scene.
Story about a day I left the game that changed my life forever.
You ain't under arrest. You're free to go. Door's right there. I wonder what's behind that door. All kinds of shit.
I want my 100 G's!
Yeah, I ain't the only one. Trusting everybody will die.
Fuck Rick is ridiculous. You know that nigga stole my phone and my money out my savings account.
He owe me too. He said he was gonna plug me in flat.
How much you owe?
$1 million. I got people on it.
Don't you let us handle that? You got KC.
Corey, help me!
Now you trying to get me to confess to a crime, man.
What you want me to do? Everyone you have a run-in with ends up dead. Frank told me
that Zeke tried to cut a deal with him.
Think you gonna get away with this, don't you, smart guy?
There y'all go. Unplugged, y'all. The director's here. We got the artists here. The movie actors here. It's just yeah. This is, I love it. Having fun with all of this.
Yeah, I
love the intro, man. I loved it. You know what I would have did though? I know you wanted
Yeah,
to
let's
make
get it, DT.
probably,
Let's get, man.
Probably like you probably wanted to make that universal for us that like it sounded like funk music from back in the 70s when yeah. I liked it.
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh, he should have gave me the intro. I just wanted to make a beat to that joint. I would have made it a little bit more darker.
Yeah, I wanted it to be a little bit of comedy in it, a little bit of levity. I just didn't want it to be like I've made so many films, and where I am now in regards to, I'm really cognizant of the black image, and I've made the films that I've made were social pieces like Charm City, Raising Wolves. Yeah, they can be considered urban films, but it's not gratuitous violence. There's a message in the film, and and we craft it so it can have a strong message. But now I'm getting to the point, and I've spoken a little this week about this. Like, it's starting to weigh on me more and more about the image that I'm placing out there, because I'm reaching so many people that now I'm starting to really starting to wonder what kind of effect I'm having on youth and younger people. And Raising Wolves is a film that we did, which had a great impact. And, it was really talking about the violence that was happening in Baltimore, and this film gets a lot of shine. But my thing is that, I'm always leery as to like, man, like, I'm questioning, like, what did we actually do with the image of the kids? Like, we're showing the kids in their natural environment, what they actually doing out on the street. Was that a good thing? And I ask myself that question all the time, because so many people are watching it. And now I'm just, I got a question: is that the right image to show? Right. And that's kind of where I am in regards to it's responsible filmmaking, because we're past we've got a library of films now. I got a library of films, so it's just kind of like I'm past the days of. I've been on Netflix, I've been on television, I've been shown in different countries. I've won best film. Like I've been there, done that. It's not even about any of that anymore. It's now we're at the level where it's about responsibility. What kind of we send it from there. And yeah, we having fun with Unplug of the Trail, sorry, Trail's not Unplug and all the rest of it, but it's just kind of like, now we got to be responsible. I was telling Clay, I was like, the next film we do, you guys going to have to be in suits, because I don't know if I could do the whole, black image anymore. I want to step on the progress that we're making as a black race now. I know it's a strong, and I don't mean to be rambling on, it's a strong image on Instagram, a strong movement on Instagram of black people starting to become cognizant about their finances, cognizant about the images that other races are, putting out there without our permission. Telling stories, and it's just like, do I need to be? I mean, as a filmmaker, you got to ask yourself, you got to be responsible. Like, what kind of images are you going to put out there? Right. You need to be responsible. So these are the questions now before I sit down and write, before I sit down and make a movie. How am I affecting people? So, and it's becoming more and more of a responsibility, more questions that I have to ask myself before I even pick up the camera now. So it's just like it's way more responsible than it used to be. First, I used to make it, just because you're passionate about it, but now it's just kind of like, like, what are you saying? What is the message of this thing? Is it going to help somebody?
Right. Absolutely, man. I commend you on that and salute you definitely. I just want a quick question for all of y'all. Can I wear a suit too? Can I get in?
Of course. Of course.
I heard him say wear a suit. I was like, yes. Then I was like, hold up. He didn't invite
I'm
me to the
glad you
movie.
brought that up though, T, because me and Clay was actually talking about that, like the whole image thing and everything. Like our parts, like heavy is the head to wear the crown, but our part to display to these people what's going on right now. It's like we got company. You know, we can't be showing out and talking about each other and going more along with the status quo and everything going on. We literally is it's like treading a new path right now. And from the camera to the microphone to talking to your kids, it's like everything we do right now in this moment is so important because they listen and they finally listen and we can make a real change in everybody's future from the movies on out.
Right. Absolutely.
No
Yeah, and
doubt.
unplug
And I think
was a good feature. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. I
Plug
mean, of course, it had
was
violence in there.
a great segue to that actually DT.
I think it might be breaking up a little bit because this.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get this back.
Y'all good out there?
We good.
Yeah. I can hear it now.
There we go.
That's positivity, bro. That's what comes along with positivity. Let's keep it moving.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
and unplug, like I was saying, man, it had a good message at the end. And, you know,
Mm.
even though it had some violence in there, it's reality as well. You know what I'm saying? Because
hmm
it's a lot of people still in the struggle, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And at well, I'm not going to tell a movie. Of course, a lot of people seen it, but it has a good positive message. You know what I'm saying? So we're not promoting negativity or violence, but it is a reality in our community. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
hmm
And we
True.
do gotta
Facts.
make a change and everything. And image is important, but
Mm.
a lot of people is really living that reality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
at one time we was living that reality, and we was blessed and fortunate to make it up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that
Yeah.
we can paint that picture on the screen and not actually have to live that lifestyle anymore. You know what I mean?
Like I come from a place where the nickname was literally Holbrook Hell. And I right now I'm talking to you guys from Iowa.
Shout out to Iowa.
That's a big span
Right.
right there.
Right.
Yeah.
And anything in between, the ups, downs, whatever, it was a part of life. But God, like, really put people in my life, like Clay since the third grade, DT, like, let me know that I was making my right moves.
Right. Right.
Like, all of this took place because it was a written plan. So if we keep doing what we need to do and D talking about like the next level and everything, Clay was just talking about this same thing. So it's all coming in. And we need a third partner for the suit. So there you go. You know, so it's all working out for us. See how it line up?
Let me get there,
I
DT.
get the
Let me get
location
there.
now. We need locations. Everybody out there listening, hit Rebel up with them locations.
There you go.
Barbershop, bars, everything. We want
Yeah, we got
locations.
it. Hey, where
I'm
I'm at
putting
on
it out
And
there.
Eastern,
why not,
hey,
man? Like
DT,
we
I'm on
people.
Eastern
We
Shore, man.
people. We
So
not thugs.
I'm on Eastern Shore,
Amazon
so y'all
it's
come
on
out here, check us out.
and it's on Unplug is available now on Amazon Prime and Tubi TV. Go check it out.
Right.
Unplug. UNPLUG
Easy.
on Amazon Prime and Tubi TV.
Hey, your
No
man,
Enjoy.
excuses.
Enjoy.
Even if you don't have an account with Amazon Prime, You can download the 2B TV app free on your
And it's
phone
all free.
and watch it for free. So it's
Okay.
no excuses.
No excuses. And
Unplug.
my man Mike Recker just checked in. He says salute, fellas.
Mike
You
Recker,
already. You
my guy
already.
right there. My guy right there, man. Hard worker
No
too.
doubt.
We just did a video, shameless plug. We just did a video with Mike Recker, Mellow P, D Money, my man Malk Math, Ray Luger. It should be coming out soon as well. And ClaywayRecords.bandcamp.com. Please go check it out. The Clayway 20th anniversary album is available now
Classics.
for all supporters and the people that supported us over the years. You can check that out, man. ClaywayRecords.bandcamp.com. And once again, Unplug. Got
Unplug
to go check it out. Amazon Prime and 2B TV. Shout out to my man DT.
The director.
Hey, man. Hey, listen.
DT.
That guy right there, I'm trying to tell you, man. I don't know what goes on in his head, but it's a lot of creativity up there, man.
Yes, sir.
It's a lot of creativity there, boy. He brings it to the screen. You know what I'm saying?
So it was a blessing to meet DT. It really was. Like he said, I was in every movie he was in. It was a blessing to meet this guy, man.
Yeah, I gotta give him the props.
Every movie,
on that, man.
always in every movie.
Yeah, I'm the only guy that did not die. If you pay attention to the storyline of my career.
You shouldn't even drop that in there. They gotta watch this movie.
No, this is from raising. This is. I've been trying to build on this one for a while. Blocks need his whole thing itself because he did not go with Ox.
Right. Raising wolves.
Yeah, Raising Wolves.
Raising Wolves was tough, man.
A book on that Charm City trilogy.
Right.
It's a lot.
Right.
It's a lot with that. From Wilson up to Unplugged. There's a lot of history on 20 years.
Yeah, strong.
When Charm City came out, Charm City took over all the hoods in America. I remember O.B. Trice rolled up to Sounds in the Hood when they was playing Charm City in a truck. They brought Charm City. They brought some. I think they brought Charm City in L.A.
Yeah,
right. L.A.
Charm City was a beast.
Yes,
Yeah.
And that was the for the older guys. That was the Blockbuster days. That wasn't streaming. Wasn't no Facebook. Wasn't no Instagram. That was Blockbuster. And you would have thought it was streaming. You would have thought it was streaming.
Yeah, because you gotta understand when they hit Redbox, it was over with. Redbox was like the epitome. It was like, oh man, we in Redbox.
Yo, Charm City came out when Charm City literally was released. Like, y'all don't know the story, but we had just missed the theater. Like we just missed the theater. They wouldn't put it in the theater because it was shot on digital. And it wouldn't look right being projected onto the theater. That was the only reason why we didn't.
Right.
It couldn't be projected because it would break apart and it just would look too crushed being projected onto the screen. Because that time they really wasn't doing digital projection. Like AMC really didn't come online. I think until like 2009 or whatever with the digital theaters. I think they might have had one or two, but for the most part, yeah, man, it was like we had just missed the theater. But it was a medium sized deal. Like we had pretty much all the blockbusters, all Walmarts. Like it was that thing was everywhere. But I enjoyed it. Those were the days, man. That was like my first like real success as a grown man. Like I quit my music. Like I bet on myself, and I put all the money in, and I bet on the hood.
And it worked.
You know what I'm saying? I bet on the hood, and I was just like, yo, I'm gonna take what I got, and I'm gonna pardon my French. I was like, I'm gonna lift these Baltimore niggas up. And he had put everybody in the city in that movie that was popping at that time. We all took off. I mean, it was everybody that was in that movie took off.
Shout
Yeah, that movie
out,
was
shout out to
Wish I
Mr.
was
Will.
there.
Shout out to
Wish I was
Mr.
there.
Will. Rest in peace.
yeah. Rest
Star
in
Yeah,
peace.
status.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Yeah.
Trey Cheney too. He's in
The Squirrel
Raising
Wide.
Wolves. Yeah, Squirrel Wide. You know what I'm saying? From 92Q. Shout out to them guys, man. Charm
Right,
City
right.
was Blockbuster. Raising
Yeah.
Wolves went to Redbox, and Unplugged. We streaming now. I mean,
You see the
Yeah.
Couldn't have
growth.
been at a better
It's the
time.
growth in your face, man.
yeah.
In your
How
face.
real is that? How real is
Dude,
It
that?
couldn't have been at a better time because streaming took off and you already were streaming. So it's like boom boom.
Yeah.
It's done.
And
Yeah.
listen. I talked to D. Remember this, D? I said, look, man, we at the ground level at Amazon Prime. We got to get in at the ground level. I know he remember that conversation. And then I rode through Atlanta, and I seen Jay-Z was promoting the Meek Mill film. I said, look, man, Jay's the only other guy that's understanding this right now. He's
Right.
getting in at the ground
The
level.
streaming.
You know what I'm saying? And listen, man, I don't count another man money, but Jeff Bezos, hey man, yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all totally leaving out Life in the Game. The
Life in
Heroin
the
King.
game, look, Heroin King of Baltimore. Shout out to Melvin Williams, Little Melvin.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, man. Rest
Y'all
in
don't
peace.
even realize, yo, that documentary is running hard.
Yeah,
That documentary is running hard because it's a documentary. It's not really time stamped, and we kind of like put it in black and white. But that documentary, like, a lot of people watch that documentary.
It's a great
The
Yeah,
Heroin,
it's people looking to will.
the Heroin King of Baltimore. You can see it on Prime, and it used to be everywhere, but we took it back, and now we're like starting to put it back out again and whatnot. But yeah, that thing was everywhere. That thing was on television. That thing was on television in York. Yeah, it was. That was an amazing documentary.
Shout out to
The Maryland
DJ
takeover.
Fontaine too, man. He's the in-house
Oh
producer.
yeah.
He plays Little Melvin in the Heron
forgot
King
he
of
was in
Baltimore.
that.
Yeah, he's actually Melvin. Right.
He was actually Little Melvin. And shout out to my little nephew, man, Andre, man. He plays Little Melvin as a young
Yeah.
kid, man. Shout out to him too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Heron
That's a
King of
blessing having y'all
Baltimore
on
is
the
also
show,
on
man.
Amazon Prime.
You'll never change, DD.
Little was playing a guy that used to gamble real heavy on Pennsylvania called Cherry Red.
Right.
Cherry Red was a Pennsylvania Avenue legend, and that was the character that Little was playing in the Heroin King of Baltimore. So, but yeah, that was a dope joint.
I gotta give Little Melvin his props, man, because growing up, I heard names like Little Melvin. I didn't really understand it, but he was really a legend in B-more. He did some things, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta say this too. And Rebel, you understand this because Robert Clay is our uncle. Robert Clay was a big success in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Not in
Right.
Baltimore and the state of Maryland in general. One of
State of
the
Maryland,
biggest black contractors in the state of Maryland. And I asked Little Melvin. Now I went back to our Uncle Pee Wee, who's Robert Clay's brother, who was at my
Yeah.
father's older brothers. And I said to Pee Wee, I said, hey man, we did a documentary with Little Melvin, and Pee Wee said, man, you know, he used to bring bags of trash bags of money to the racetrack when I was over there, right? And
Wow.
I said, oh really? So when I got back on the set with Little Melvin, I said Little Melvin, I said I talked to my uncle Pee Wee, and he knew him. And I said yeah man, my uncle said you bring bags of money to the racetrack, and he said to me, only when it was rigged. I said, wow. But shout out to Lil Melvin, man.
You
Shout
know.
out to shout out to Robert Clay, man. And I gotta say this as well, man, because we grew up respecting a lot of hustlers and stuff like that. But Robert Clay
Mhm.
was one of the biggest black contractors in the state of Maryland.
Absolutely.
Rest in peace, man. He got
Right.
killed. Unfortunately, they said it was a
Big
suicide,
Unc.
but it wasn't a suicide. It was a murder. And he was really successful, man. And he's one of the people that um, I never really hear about him uh, through our generation. Now the older guys know who he is, but he owned the 32nd Street Plaza. He did things at Shake and Bake. So I got to give him his props, man, because I can't even lie. I looked up the hustlers, but I also looked up and got a lot of advice from our uncle Robert Clay, man. Rest in
Yeah, he
peace,
was
man.
doing million dollar contracts in the '70s. You
Million
got to
dollar
talk to him.
contracts in the 70s, man. I mean, we need to talk about that. I mean, we definitely growing up. I seen hustlers, so because I lived in Baltimore, they lived in Laurel, so I didn't really get to connect with them till I was older. But I got to give them type of guys props, man. And it was an unfortunate death. It wasn't a suicide. I don't care what the papers say. We got the reports from the
Yeah, he
Surgeon
lied.
General. It wasn't a suicide. He was murdered, and he was murdered because he was speaking out at the time that Martin O'Malley was mayor about some unjustly things that one of the things with public schools that he told
DT, I
me.
just got an idea.
Hold up. He told me that the kids could drink, could wash their hands at the in the bathrooms, but they couldn't drink from the water fountains. So as a young hustler, I paid that no mind. But you understand what I'm saying? He passed away, and he was a stand up guy. And I look at it now like he was one of the few stand up guys in the city, in the state who spoke out. He was murdered. And if you pay attention to that, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, a lot of their leaders was killed. That's why I love the Black Lives Matter
Hmm.
movement, because there's no leader. Like, you can't take out one person. So just salute to him and think about that, man. I know I went to the left a little bit, but I gotta
No,
give
not at
him
all.
I
That's
gotta
the
give
next
him his
movie. We're
props,
gonna
man.
do We're gonna do Robert Clay story.
Yeah, man. Great successful contractor, man. Great successful
Look at DT
contractor.
smiling. Look.
Look, listen, man. I already got the feds on me. I ain't trying to.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm motherfuckers already think I'm doing something that I done made too many gangster films, man. They watching me like a hawk. Hey, word to the wise. Don't make as many gangster films as I did. That's
Right. Because you
I'll
get
be all rap.
affiliated with being a gangster.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, hold up, man. I just own cameras, baby.
That's it. That's it.
I just own cameras. I press the record button.
Hey,
All
listen
right,
though.
part two of Unplug. When we doing it?
He talking
Yeah,
about
we
part
getting
two.
something popping. We getting something popping. I don't, you ain't got pressure me right now. Oh, man.
They gotta watch part one first. They gotta watch part one
They
first.
gotta watch
Right,
part
they better
one.
hurry up. Y'all better hurry up. Amazon, Tubi TV is the best
Yeah,
thing popping right now.
yeah.
Nah,
You
Unplug.
gotta watch that.
we getting something popping this year. You better bet that. Like we've been talking about it all year. And we Clay, we've been talking about it all year.
Definitely. Hey,
Like,
look.
trying to
Let,
get something popping.
let me
Like,
say this too. Let me say this as a testament to those young guys coming up, man. When
Mhm.
when I did unplug, I flew back in the middle of the pandemic. I was the
Yes.
only one on the plane, right? I took that risk. It was actually beautiful. Plane tickets was cheap, rental cars was cheap. I was probably the only one staying at the Marriott at the time, right?
Right.
And don't get it twisted. I said to myself, man, you got to be crazy. But I knew we had to get this film done, right? So that's a testament to, you know, the work that was put in, right? I took a risk. It came together. It was a blessing, and here we are. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Unplug, Amazon Prime, and TBTV.
Check
Check
it
it out,
out.
man.
Right.
Check
Check
it
it
out,
out,
man.
y'all.
Yeah.
These are the people right here. I get to
When it
talk to
when
the
it when it
stars.
drop, I'm a well, it's already on all the platforms. But when all the platforms are, finally known, I'll we're gonna do some, plugs and advertisement, and maybe Rebel has gonna let us, plug it some more or
Anytime
whatever.
y'all want. Anytime you want.
But yeah, it's I know it's on a few more other platforms, man. I can't wait till it come on like IPTV and Pluto and all the rest of them. I'm really gonna
Right.
like fire when that
Right.
happens. I just enjoy, at this stage, I enjoy like watching other people's dreams come true. Like that brings me excitement. When I see other people light up because they see themselves on television, and more importantly, they see themselves how they always imagined. And that doesn't do nothing but bring joy to me and let me know that, oh, what I'm saying, like you can be somebody. And that makes me feel good that I can use my talent and skill to, make other people feel whole in a world where we constantly made to feel like we aren't anything.
Absolutely, man.
Shout
I
out
do
to you,
appreciate
D,
y'all.
because
Yeah.
if it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't be acting, man. It wasn't one of the
Yeah,
things
straight
on
up and
my
down, man.
itinerary.
He seen something in us. He
I
ran
got,
with it, and I'm glad you
yeah.
did.
I ain't trying to really be on your tip, but yeah, man, you really gave
It was
me
that Charm City
perspective.
audition, man. That
Yeah,
Charm City
you seen
audition.
it though. You seen it
Hey,
Yeah.
though.
hey, listen. People don't know there was a lot of stars at that Charm City audition. Gabrielle
Yeah,
Dennis,
yeah,
Gabrielle Dennis went to LA, became a big star. She was actually in Charm City.
right,
Kwame Patterson, who's been in a
right,
crazy amount of films and television
right.
series, was there. Clayway came in, and Clay, you wound up, you was auditioning for Chauncey, and that's when it all broke. I was just like, man, I was like, man, read this instead of reading this other thing that you was doing. I don't know what he was doing, but he just had this bravado for the character Zeke, and I was just like, just read this, and he just sounds so much like the character. I was just like, man, this is it. Like this is the guy. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
and we casted him
Word.
from there. So it was like, oh, did you come to the auditions, or did you just automatically just roll into a role?
No, I came to the auditions, and I was just hanging with him.
Okay.
Right.
And then we did the, well, let's just let him be O. I actually played O in the movie.
I don't think audition for anyone.
No, I didn't. I'm
I was like,
Godfather then. I'm good. I'm good.
he just like, yo, I'm in the movie. Oh, you are? Yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
I just show up.
Right, he just showed up. That's a testament for everybody, man. Like, just show
Yeah,
up.
just show
Have,
up, man.
he
Just
showed up.
it'll work
One,
out.
two, three, four. Yeah, yeah, it most certainly did. I got a stack
Yeah.
of movies out here that you in just for
Yeah, every
showing
last
up.
one
Like,
of 'em.
Right,
Nah, I
just for
put them out
showing
there all
up.
the
and
time.
I gotta give old some love too because I do remember when you gave us the script to Charm City. Oh,
Oh yeah,
from day one from Charm City, O would say,
classic.
"Yo, it's time. We gotta rehearse."
Right.
So O will pull out that paper and like, nah, we gotta rehearse this. So, and he's been like that from day one. Even with the performing, he's always been my right hand man. Man, oh, used to be a group called JVC Jam back in the late '80s. You know, I ain't gonna
Yeah.
go there. Shout out to Cam Jam, but oh,
Right.
always been oh, always seen in me like uh even in the '80s, like man, you do this effortlessly. So let's just go ahead and
Yeah.
do it.
That
And he
man a
was like, let's
star, cause he don't even know he a star.
but oh, to me was the star. You get what I'm saying? He like it's
Word.
showtime. It's time to get it on.
Showtime.
So yeah, man, I gotta give you the props on that, oh, cause I do
That's all
remember you
love,
pull.
bro.
Yeah, you pull out that audition paper and say, "Come on, man, nah, we gotta go over these lines." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, all right, let's do it then."
You know, anything else would be uncivilized.
Yeah,
You know.
how about it, man? How about it, man? Unplugged. Amazon Prime,
Yeah,
Tubi
unplugged, man.
TV. I
Tubi
know some
TV,
people tired of
Amazon.
hearing that. They've seen it already, but we have to promote it, man. We're an independent company.
Man, go watch it again, man. It's all love.
Don't get it twisted. We on the big stage.
No doubt, man. Just want to shout all of y'all out, man. Omar, my man DT, my man Little Clayway. The movie's called Unplugged, y'all. www.divisionentertainment.com is going across the screen right now. I want to just thank everybody for being on my show today. It was a lot of y'all. I was going to ask a lot of questions, but y'all ended up answering the question within the conversation. So I just sat here and listened to the conversation. It was easy just to do that.
There it is.
But anybody
That's
want
when
to
it's
check them
supposed.
out,
That's
man,
when
make
it's
sure y'all
right.
check them out on www.divisionentertainment.com. The movie is called Unplugged, y'all. UNPLUG. So make sure y'all cop that. Shout out to you and flowers to you, man, DT, for shooting that film, man, and all the rest of them. Little Clayway and my man Omar. We out, man. Peace out, y'all. All right, y'all. I told you I'm going to keep getting them. I know we got a little echo in there, y'all, but I'm glad y'all hung in there, bear with us. You know what I'm saying? We had some technicals, but it's all good. The movie's called Unplugged. Make sure y'all cop the movie. And make sure y'all download and check it out and buy it and support black business. And also, if you're looking at this on the YouTube channel, make sure y'all subscribe, hit that bell, like button, and also go to divisionentertainment.com. That's www.division entertainment.com. See, division is spelled a little bit differently, so make sure y'all peep it on my screen right here below, you know what I mean? That's how it's going down. Organic Radio Show, y'all, with the man, Super DJ Sean Rebel. It's been another one. Make sure y'all pay attention. Y'all need our services, hit us up on mixstation.com, or you can hit me at djseanrebel@gmail.com. My Instagram is at djseanrebel, so holla at me. Organic Radio Show is on Facebook. It's all one word, Organic Radio Show. You can look it up. It's the big green button on there. Press that button. Book the show. Book the show. Shout out to y'all, man. Unplugged, man. We out of here. Peace.